Okay, I came out here the other day and to my surprise, looked inside here and hopefully you can see them down there. We have tilapia fingerlings. Can you believe it? They have been breeding and they were pulled up through the line going to the swirl filter. So this is the swirl filter that they're in. I had a small cap on the end of the swirl filter line in the big tank over there, and I meant to eventually put some something over it, some mesh over to something so it wouldn't happen. I didn't do it soon enough apparently, because here they are. Look at all of them. So I've just given them their first meal in here. I want them to get a little bit larger, then I'll move them out. And I'm also going to put some air stones in here right now. Hello everyone. We have just purchased this and we are getting ready to up our fish feeding game. So we have purchased the Fishmate P7000. It's a pond fish feeder. We used this once before when we were doing tilapia, and so that was years ago. So now we're going to get our setup back up to speed where it was once before. So check out this baby. It can hold a food capacity of 7 liters. It's multiple feeding options, love it, and easy to control LCD controls. Easy LCD controls. So let's get into this thing. Let's program this baby up. Let's find out what's happening with it. Because our tilapia are getting big and they are eating, and I am not going to be out here 3 times a day to feed them. So let's find someone who will be, which will be the Fishmate P7000. Bum bum bum. Okay. Ooh, it's all shiny and new, nice. That will change after 5 minutes out in the sun out here in the desert. Okay, so let's enjoy it for a minute here. Oh yes, that's nice. Open up the lid, nice secure fasteners at the top here. Let's get this baby open. Okay, let's get our goodie bag out. Let's see what we got. Okay, there's some controls, manual. Okay, we should definitely get into that. Okay, but yeah, that's a nice setup. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Oh my, we need batteries. Guess I forgot about that. Okay, so these 2 pieces go together here. Let's put those on. Awesome. It's our feeding spout. Okay, so we got to put the mechanism to move the feed out. There we go, clipped right there. Okay, that's right. All right, here we go. Alright, current time, 8:37 a.m. Oops. Okay, so let's set the meal times first. 6 a.m. for the first one. Okay, so all 3 feed times have been set. It indicates here that 1 feed unit is approximately 1 tablespoon, obviously dependent on the food type and size and things like that. So I think initially I might just set it to just drop a tablespoon, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see if there's no food left over after 15 minutes. Okay, so we have set it to feed 1 unit every 6 hours, so 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m., and then obviously overnight after that. They'll just be resting and fasting until the next feeding, 12 hours later. So you see right now how it is flashing above the fish indicator number 2, indicating that feeding number 1 has occurred, and now we're waiting for feed number 2 to happen. So I'm going to load up what they call the hopper, and we'll get this set up. I'm very excited for this. Yes. We are currently feeding size 4 pellets. This is what we were feeding prior. We kind of skipped. We didn't do the steps in between. We kind of missed a few, but here we go. We're just going to fill this up. It'll definitely take more food than I have in this container, but this is what I had out here right now. So let's just fill it up. Wow, that's awesome. I can still put quite a bit more feed in there. Okay, this is just a temporary mount because we are going to make a wood top for this. But for right now, I'm just tying it down onto the poster board that's on top of here. And we'll get our first feeding here in about 4 hours, about 3.5 hours. Wow, look at them. They're waiting. They know food's coming. Is that what it is, guys and gals? Let's see if I can play with my food a little bit. There's all different sizes down there. That's when I first realized they were indeed breeding. No takers on that last piece? Nice. Now let's take a look in the swirl filter and see if we can see any of the fingerlings. Hopefully you can see them. They're very small, tiny little guys and gals. We have got to get them out of here because it's very difficult to feed them, because even if you put the pellets in, the swirl filter, basically they swirl around one time and they're then sucked into the grow bed. So we need to get them out of here and into the sump until they get bigger. Thanks for stopping by the homestead today. We really appreciate your visit. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And if you enjoyed the video, definitely give us a thumbs up. But until next time, as always, be happy, be well, and be blessed.